bring them things. I bring them things. I bring them things.
As we go on, like we do, when it's hot outside.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Tyrod Taylor's Bills going up against Rivers' Chargers.
And Larry, I thank you. We are at the home of the Chargers for the next 4 years as you get a look at the StubHub Center here in the L.A. suburb of Carson. I'll tell you, you wouldn't think 30,000 people could make this noise. That's half the size of a normal NFL stadium. But this is no normal crowd. They are ready to go as their Chargers get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's going to be run over. Hit hard as he'll be marked down right near midfield. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Trying to power it ahead with one. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man, hand him the ball, and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Preston Brown. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Gives it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Rivers to Benjamin. Good for the Charger first down. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Benjamin, the man in motion left. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And Kelvin Benjamin's got it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
First and 10, it's Taylor. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Following the interception here, Rivers. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Third and short yardage, Rivers. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Second down now after the pass completion. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to have a third down. And the D looking like they may blitz. Now Rivers. And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now fourth down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Rivers. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So back out on offense come the Buffalo Bills. And the first playoff appearance this year in 17 seasons.
Say it one more time, partner. 17 seasons.
Longest drought in American sports. Well, it was. And now Seattle Mariners, sorry to the folks in the Pacific Northwest.
Bring them into it, huh?
Yeah, they top the list now. But, you know, how they got into the playoffs and kind of what all they've gone through and all the question marks at the quarterback position, I think it turned out to be a pretty rewarding season in Buffalo.
I would agree with that. Very rewarding. Celebrated. I mean, you saw these fans, you mentioned 17 years, they've stuck with them through the entire time. To see defensive tackle Kyle Williams and his son in the locker room as they watch the Bengals. Help them get to the playoffs when they upset the Baltimore Ravens, and the pure joy of that locker room. When they landed back in Buffalo after having beat the Dolphins to get there, and that crowd waiting for them. And from what I heard, a whole lot of Buffalo Bills fans were in Jacksonville for the playoff game as well, just celebrating the fact that they're back in the playoffs. And I'm not sure there's a city that loves their team more than Buffalo loves the Bills.
And let's not sell Kyle Williams short. He had 2 sons in that locker room. A neat moment. So they pick up the first down after the run.
Come on, let's go.
Now Taylor going to hand this one off to McCoy. And he will be hit with a lot of force and spun down at the 47-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Second down, it's McCoy. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On third down, Taylor. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thompson. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Bills are in for 6. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, the spin. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Lorenzo Alexander from his outside linebacker spot. He gets him down here for a loss of 4. Second down, Rivers. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down right around the 26.
Well, if you want to be known as dependable to your quarterback, that's what you have to do. Go into the middle of the field, know the hit is coming, and catch the football. And that's exactly what he just got done.
And defensively, a little deflating to be able to lay that hit and not have the ball pop free, right?
No doubt about it, because your goal defensively, knock it free so that they say, okay, guess what? We're not going to throw it in there anymore. Now, they'll still continue to be aggressive.
He's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. The Charger first down. Rivers hooking up with Allen.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On play action, Rivers. Right side catch. This is Gates. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Gordon on first down. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Rivers now on second down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where's prime.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On first down, it's Taylor. The left side completion to Jones. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Taylor with a give to McCoy. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
To play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the gun, it's Taylor. Man open right side. It's the tight end Clay. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now Taylor on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So that pass hits the ground, and Charles gives me a chance to ask you about Wild Card Weekend. Interesting developments. What was the biggest surprise to you? Was it the Titans' victory?
I think you have to start there because they were 18 down in the third quarter, and that doesn't happen very often. I think you can go back to, 4 times since 1933 or somewhere in that neighborhood that a team in the playoffs would come from that type of a deficit to win the game, and I thought Marcus Mariota was absolutely nails down the stretch. The second surprise to me, of course, not that Jacksonville won against Buffalo, but that Blake Bortles, their quarterback, had more rushing yards than passing yards in a playoff game, and they still managed to win it.
And held Buffalo to 3 points. Defense dominant. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
In recent years, the slot receivers things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thompson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Taylor now on 1st and 10. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Looking to throw on second down. Rivers throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The Chargers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Completes it to Benjamin. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Good. Good 180.
First down, Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. The first down throw here for Rivers. Whipping run into Allen. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. So everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. He's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Over the middle and caught by the tight end play. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. A give to McCoy. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Again, it's McCoy. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
So now it's 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. From midfield now, here's Taylor. Over the middle, complete. It's Thompson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. On 1st down, Taylor. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On second down, Taylor. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. The Bills on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. This give is to McCoy. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Bills on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Taylor now to throw on third down. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.